welcome to the PCB show. I'm Manuel.
I'm Mateo.
Zach.
Zach, where are you?
Shit. No, I was just playing. All right, so for
PCB Zach is dead,
that is not true.
unfortunately.
For
We have to carry the legacy without him.
and as you can tell, he was the one that carried the backbone. We don't have shit now. We don't have a studio anymore or mics.
We don't really have shit, but
Just have 2 cameras.
we're gonna work with what we got.
Yeah. What's it called? Just weird circumstances. He couldn't show up today, so we have to do it on Zoom. But that's fine. Okay. For today's episode, we're gonna be talking about Super Mario Galaxy. All right, out of 10.
Solid, or what it is, solid 7.9 out of 10.
You might as well give it an 8, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
7.9,
Solid
bro.
8 out of 10.
Yeah. No, yeah. For what it is, I'm gonna give it an 8 because I remember I gave the original Mario movie like a 9 for what it was.
Yeah, but obviously, if you compare that to like a 9 out of 10 movie of like the MCU, then it's like a 6.
Obviously not. Yeah.
But for what it is, it's a solid 8.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, see you guys later. No, yeah.
Wait.
Oh no! No, go.
No, I was gonna say, like, what's our order? Like, you just go, I go.
Yeah, I guess it kind of doesn't matter. I guess I'll say my rating. No, I do the exact same. I would do an 8 out of 10. The original one, like I said, was a 9. This one, my thoughts on it, it's I don't know if it's either rushed or it's just very disorganized. They're kind of both.
I can see that.
Cause what's it called? The movie's quick. It's like what, an hour and 40? It's not 2 hours.
It's
I was gonna say like
short.
it's
Less
not
than
2
2, I'm
hours.
pretty
Yeah,
sure.
it's not 2 hours. It's very quick, but then I feel like they throw in a bunch of unnecessary things in there. Like what's his name? That other villain, the king guy.
You said like the green guy?
Yeah, that guy. Cause I only know him from Mario show from back in the 90s. I thought he was Bowser originally. That's why. But they just throw in like weird things. It was a very big
Are you
cameo.
talking about the animated show?
Yeah, the anime show.
Yo, I've seen that, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I thought he was
Yeah, I've
Bowser. I
actually
thought
seen
he was
that. I
Bowser
don't know
originally,
why
but
I
no, I'm
just
pretty sure it
remember
was him. But
Wait, what was that?
oh, I was saying that it was kind of like a really weird unorganized cameo fest. Cause they were kept like just throwing things in for you to be like, oh yeah, I know this. And Once Upon a Time. Wait. That right?
Yeah, I can see that.
The first Mario movie. I'm trying to remember. The first Mario movie was easier not to be a cameo fest because it was the introduction. You're obviously gonna see the fire plants. You're obviously gonna see mushrooms. You're obviously gonna see this one. This one I was not expecting for them to have the powers from like Mario games from the Wii U or Nintendo Switch. I forgot, dude. At the end of in the Bowser fight, they pulled out a suit where I'm like, oh my god, I've never seen that in my life. I think it was Luigi who pulled it out. Yeah, but I don't know.
Wait, are you talking about the snowsuit?
No, not the
penguin?
snowsuit. Oh wait, is it the pink? No, it's the one that he uses at the end, or I think it might have been Mario. I remember they both used suits at the end against Bowser Jr. and Bowser. I just don't remember. Here, look, let me pull it up. Let's see. Mario.
Wait, can you talk? Like, keep talking right now as I'm like talking. Just say stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, my bad. I just gotta stop talking. Wait. Yo, keep talking right now as I'm talking. Keep talking right now as I'm talking. Keep talking right now as I'm talking. All right, you're not fucking talking, bro.
Wait. Why do you want me to do this? Wait.
No, because I think we might have to speak one at a time. Sometimes, like, I can't hear you. And I've, like, noticed that it's mainly when I talk.
That might be true.
Something like la 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 la
Okay,
la 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 la. You were actually talking, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So you can hear me normally?
Yeah.
Even
Yeah,
while you talk?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're recording, then it honestly doesn't matter. Just sometimes I have to guess what you're saying.
It's not that crazy, huh?
So, I'm gonna try to speak like once you're fully thought with everything.
Okay. What's it called? I can't pull up the suit because they haven't released like the pictures yet. But there was just a suit that they used at the end of the movie where I didn't even recognize it. So I'm like, okay, they were kind of just throwing a bunch of unnecessary things. That's why I think it's a little disorganized. But that's really it. Rosalina was barely in the movie too. For what she was shown in the trailer. I saw a lot of people saying that they were kind of like Brie Larson was getting like her redemption from this movie. Like people didn't hate her as much as they used to. I don't really know why they hate her. I don't know what happened. But then out of nowhere she gets no scenes in the movie. She just gets the beginning and then the end. But that's me. What are your thoughts on that?
I pretty much agree with like everything you said. I think what makes solidifies this one as worse than the first one, even though it's still a good animated film, is just the fact that for a Super Mario Galaxy movie,
It's
it
very
gives you too
grounded.
much fan service that's not Galaxy
Mm-hmm.
compared to the original, where pretty much everything. Because I played Galaxy and the
I
original,
have to.
not like original, but I played Wii,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is like the classic for the Wii. They pretty much like remake it every time, and I caught all the references, or at least most. So I wasn't like, oh, what's happening? With Galaxy, it's like, yeah, you got Rosalina, the stars, but then you're like seeing the I forgot what's his name again, the green guy,
Dude, I don't even remember his name either. That's the thing.
and it just and also the new guy that's like the guy in the ship and everything.
Oh, Star Fox.
Yes, and it feels like that would be great for a future movie, but maybe not right now.
The Star
I
Fox.
could be
It's like,
wait, yeah.
oh, I was gonna say the Star Fox one. I'm not as mad with because it fits with the movie, it being in space. So it's not like I'm not that mad at that. Oh no, I'm not mad at it at all. Actually, uh, it was just the villain, that villain. I forget his name, but I'm pretty sure he's a Mario Sunshine villain. So I'm like, it doesn't make sense that he's here in Galaxy. That's why.
I can see that. For me, what I mean mostly by the Star Fox isn't just like his very inclusion isn't horrible. Like, yeah, you're right. He's got a spaceship and everything. It fits with the Galaxy theme. It's just the fact that he has more screen time than Rosalina should be a crime.
Yes.
Is like my point. It's like they shouldn't. If they're gonna include another character to replace like to take screen time, they really should be focused on Rosalina. I don't know what they were thinking
Mm-hmm.
because that is kind of the main character that everyone's like had for her and Yoshi. Yoshi they did good. Her they did pretty badly.
I agree. Yeah, she barely shows up in the movie, and like I'm pretty sure in the trailer she was in most of the scenes, too. I did see a bunch of people say that they didn't like how they changed the backstory with Peach and Rosalina. How now they're siblings. I don't know if that's like a big deal, but I saw a little bit of backlash on that. That's for sure.
Yeah, regarding that, I'm very neutral.
Yeah, it's like
Definitely, because
yeah,
it's not that big of a deal to me.
yeah, because
But I can see the anger.
I mean this is kind of like the thing with the Mario games is that there's no like continuity. They're all practically like separate universes every single game. I'm pretty sure. So I'm like, this is just like another universe where oh well they happen to be siblings now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So I'm like,
that
yeah,
makes sense.
it doesn't really matter.
In general, though, very fun movie.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I was gonna say yeah, it's a solid movie. Like yeah, you obviously are gonna have fun with it.
critics are like, I can understand not loving it or whatever, but the ones that are saying like, oh, this is a god awful animated movie. Like, I feel like I could list off some Pixar movies recent, just to be clear. Even a few of the ones that were kind of old,
Yeah,
not
a few
too
of
old,
them.
not like the prime. Some really bad Disney movies that they'll glaze compared to this one, and they just hate on this one, even though this one's like not how do you call it? Like it doesn't feel harmful in any way. I don't see how you can watch this and be like that was terrible.
Yeah.
You can watch it and be like, oh, it's kind of lazy. But there are Pixar movies out there where you can watch it and be like, what the hell is this?
Mm-hmm.
Yet they're treating this one like it's one of those, and I don't agree with that at all.
No. It's a super fun movie. What's it called? The Mario franchise is where like I don't care what critics say, because even the first movie has a 59%, and like everybody loves that one.
Yeah, such a great movie.
So I'm like, this one I'm gonna let it slide because I think it has like a 43 right now. Whatever. The tomato meter is like at a 90 though. That's how you know like it's a fun movie. Like the Mario fans love it. And like that's what's supposed to be in the end. Because I remember when we reviewed FNAF too. We're like, obviously it's not like a good film, like a crazy good film, but it's a good movie for the fans. Like as long as they don't overthink,
and that's
they're
what
gonna love
matters.
it.
That's what they aimed for.
Exactly, they're video game movies. We had that talk on one of the episodes where like we can't really name a movie adapted from the games that's like crazy amazing. The only outlier is Fallout, but that's a show.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, so I'm like, it's like, what are you expecting? The one thing I will say about this, dude, is that this is probably the best, like, American animation that's going on right now.
I agree wholeheartedly.
That's for sure.
Dude, while watching the movie, it was like amazing, especially the space scenes. There wasn't a single shot or anything where I was like, oh, it looks kind of bad. Not even like, oh, it looks good. It all looked amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I understand why. I saw a lot of people getting like, why did they give it to Illumination, not other things? And I think other things were done there well. one thing that Illumination does like amazingly, that even its biggest critics can't hate on, the animation is always like 100 out of 100. I can't really think of one that like looks bad
No.
of any of their movies. Hate on the plot lines or the simplicity of the story, but the animation looks amazing, and because of that, I think they're perfect for what they're doing with DreamWorks.
But
But
I will say.
but Super Mario Galaxy, my bad.
Nah, I will say the Mario franchise is like the outlier in my opinion with Illumination. This animation is like 10 times better than the rest of the movies. I like even with the minions or anything like the minions has like solid good animation, but it has never done something over the top like Mario Galaxy. That's for sure. This is like their step up, so I will say that. And
I can see that.
where's it?
I think it's probably context of Galaxy though.
Yeah, even the first
'Cause it's
movie,
just like,
but the first movie too though, that one was
oh yeah, the first
amazing
movie.
lookingly. Yeah, and that
Oh,
was
the
like,
colors are so beautiful.
that's what I'm
They
saying.
do such a good job of getting you the nostalgia
Mm-hmm.
with it. My favorite scene from both movies is the quick like 2 minute montages they have when they go back to like the platform,
Yeah,
which is so cool. Especially in this one, I loved it. I think it's probably my favorite scene of both of them. When oh, what's his name? Is it Baby Bowser or Little Bowser? What is
Bowser
it?
Jr.
Junior Bowser Jr.
Yeah.
Yes, I had to read your lips. I couldn't tell, but yeah, Bowser Jr. When Bowser Jr. is looking at the screen and it shows it like the old Mario game, while Luigi and Mario are in it, and they have to like jump around and go all around it, and the music's playing, and I'm like, oh, I recognize that music. I played that with my dad. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, it's a really good callbacks. That's for sure.
Mhm.
Movies, but when I remember like when I said American, it's because the everybody knows that the best animation is anime.
Yeah,
That's why I had to clarify that. But that's pretty much it with Mario.
agreed.
Yeah, and like
Overhated.
it's a good movie. Like it's a solid movie.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, what's it called? Let's talk about the new episodes that just came out.
All
For
right,
the top
starting
three
with
right now.
Daredevil. You want to
Daredevil.
go first?
All right, yeah, I'll go first. Okay, so Daredevil episode 4. What do I gotta say? Obviously amazing.
Yeah.
I will say that I do have the boys episodes over this one. I wish there was a little bit more Daredevil in this episode because he's only at the end. I thought I thought that him and Bullseye or him and Fist were gonna have a crazy fight at the end, or maybe not a crazy fight, but a crazy like sequence.
Bullseye, like in Bullseye, once he comes into the boxing ring.
Yeah, like I thought Daredevil was gonna jump in and everything. Like, he kind of just gets him out. That's fine though because it's gonna lead into their team up.
Yes.
Obviously, yeah. Uh, I know I told you this earlier about my whole thing with Bullseye. You know, I told this to Zach off screen, and he told me he's like, yeah, I get it, because it's kind of funny because he said he was thinking about that a couple days ago on something. I forgot what he said. Something similar. My whole thing with Bullseye it's not a knock on him or anything. It just gets me thinking. I'm like, wait, how does this make sense? Because that doesn't happen for me in comic book movies. Because I'm like, it's either they have an explanation, which doesn't make sense either. Because we're in the real world. It's obviously not going to.
Yeah, of course.
But it's at least to soothe your brain. Uh, the thing about Bullseye that gets me annoyed is that when he's like throwing shit at people, that's super cool because obviously he's gonna have marksman abilities. Like he's really good at aiming. It's just weird how he ricochets literally everything. Like he'll ricochet this off off the wall, and that's just not supposed to ricochet. This is supposed to open up into water, or something like glass that's supposed to break on impact. That's the only thing. Obviously, it's not a knock. It's just funny. It got me thinking when he was in the kitchen when he's throwing a bunch of stuff. The other scenes it makes sense because he's throwing. I don't know. He's throwing more like more believable items.
Daggers.
A dagger. Like shards and stuff. That don't. Yeah, that all makes sense because he uses like plastic and stuff. Whenever he uses
a rock or something.
Yeah, but I did notice most of the time whenever he uses glass in other scenes, that doesn't ricochet. He uses that to hit them straight at them. The diner when he does use it, I was like, oh wait, how does that make sense? And I know I compared it to like Captain America's shield, but that's made out of vibranium. That's supposed to bounce off the walls. It's supposed to bounce off of kinetic energy. And I said that Spider-Man literally makes a comment on that in Civil War. He's like, how does that make sense? So I let that stuff slide. But I don't know. That's something weird about Bullseye. But overall, oh sorry, hit it.
No, you can go.
Oh well. Overall, episode was amazing. Somebody said this on TikTok about Bullseye, which I do agree with. He's I, I don't know if it's Wilson Bethel that does it or just the writers who are writing his character. He's such a bad guy, but you're rooting for him the whole time. Like it's such a weird
Yes.
thing. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't know who it is. Wilson Bethel does an amazing performance as him, but in the comics, Bullseye is like a dead ass. He's like a monster.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's on like maybe not on par. I don't read Batman stuff, but I've heard people say like he's pretty much Daredevil's Joker.
yeah,
Like
practically.
horrible human being.
Yeah, I would compare him to like who was it? It's
Reverse Flash?
no, not Reverse Flash. It's gonna be either somebody from Invincible or the boys from the comics, where they're like just like terrible people. Pro- Probably all the
Stormfront, Homelander, Black Noir, A Train.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably Homelander. I might have said A Train because A Train is just like like he's just a terrible person.
Yeah,
The whole
no
comics,
redemption.
no redemption
Absolutely.
at all. Bullseye's kind of getting a redemption, kind of like you could see it, where it's like he's getting redeemed enough where I'm like, okay, I look, you want to see him on the Thunderbolts. Like he's looking at a bad guy,
Agreed.
like not
Yeah.
that crazy of a guy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like I said, I don't know if it's Wilson Bethel or it's the writers. I don't know who to give the credit to. I'd give the credit to both of them, really. But what did you think about Vanessa's death?
I loved it. I've been hoping for it to happen. Remember we talked about it before? I had like theories, and we talked about it. We were almost certain she would die this season.
Yeah, 100%.
Because it's got to happen by now. It's like all they've been building up to. Fisk is so worried about her safety. She keeps going against him. You see Bullseye like stalking her for the last few episodes. She can feel it. That whole dream sequence with all the blue. I mean, it's pretty much everything's been building up to it, but you just don't know when. That's what I loved about the kill here, where my brain, my skeptical brain, is keeps saying, "Oh, is she gonna die here? Is she gonna die here?" And when Fisk blocks the glass,
It gets into her head. Yeah.
it makes me think, oh, okay, they're gonna kill her off soon.
Yeah.
But she got saved this episode. For that moment to be how she got hit, and you don't. Usually, I hate that when it's like they all escape or whatever.
Yeah, and
someone's
they
like,
notice.
oh, there's a sword inside of my chest.
It's the dude
sticking out
from,
my butt. I'm like, come on.
The dude from
Oh, Maze Runner.
Maze Runner. Yes, Chuck.
They do it well in that one though.
They
Chuck did do it well.
That was emotional.
But
It was
like-
also the last scene too.
Yeah, so Chuck's makes sense, but there are scenes where they do it, and you're just like, okay, come on, man, you just noticed. This was done amazingly because I could actually believe that Wilson would defend it and nothing would happen to her. It was a good enough ending for me. So it's like, oh wow, what a solid 9.1 episode. Her dying is what made me think, oh, I'd give that like a 9.4.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
Excellent ending, amazing ending.
You texted me while I was watching that episode. I paused it right at the moment where you could literally see her the shard in her head.
Mhm.
Where it's like a view of like literally this view. Like I'm Wilson, Vanessa, Buck, I think. Vanessa's like standing right there, and I see the glass shard in her head. I was like, oh my gosh, this is where you could have noticed.
Yeah.
It. Yeah.
Dude, they released a pronounced GIF, right? GIF is
Yeah.
like the little animated things. They released 3 days before the episode came out. Had that scene. You could see it in her head, but it's such smart marketing, or maybe they got lucky. But the way you're so focused on Fisk with the gun, and you're just coming up with theories on like, wait, who's he shooting? I'm guessing Bullseye, but how do you get to that? You don't even pay attention to the background. Is like amazing because nobody got that. And with the internet nowadays, people get everything. Like they guessed that Star Fox, right? That's his name.
Yeah.
They guessed he was in the Super Galaxy movie, and he had to get released early by Illumination because he saw like a snippet of him in a scene. Yet right in this scene, somehow I'm so glad we didn't notice. There's like shard in her head. Nobody noticed, and it remained like a mystery. And I love that.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody noticed. I think they got lucky. I don't think it was like amazing marketing.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But also, it is kind of the thing where it's like you're gonna focus on Fisk, but I do agree with you. Even with that, like you're right. The
Like,
internet,
dude,
like they find everything.
Come on, like yeah, dude. There's no way somebody didn't notice. Like somebody who was already online, or they probably saw it and they just didn't like say anything about it. Like I genuinely do not believe nobody noticed it. Somebody had to have noticed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the fact that it didn't take off
That's
online
what I'm saying. They got
is
lucky.
the major thing.
I
The
think
fact
they
that
got
it
lucky
didn't
there.
become like a major talking point.
Yeah.
Where everyone's like, oh my God, this leaker just revealed this. Because like that. It just snaps and like wildfire. Everybody knows immediately.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that didn't happen is crazy to me.
Yeah, they're just lucky the guy didn't have Reddit to go post it on there.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I was gonna say, what do you think Wilson's gonna do the rest of the season?
Civics, I'm not sure, but obviously with emotion, I want him to be the most like unhinged and furious he's been ever. I want him not hold back at all because Vanessa is the only reason he should have been holding back. His dream of like being with her and possibly raising a family is gone now, and I also think she needs to be dead. I don't want it to be some fake out. That would really bother me.
Bro, that's the thing. I think she still might be alive. I have heard those
I've heard that.
Yeah, like spoilers right here. If you don't want to hear leaks, I have heard leaks that at the end of the season, them to escape, them to escape New York, and it leads into the next villain. I don't know who is the next villain. It's got to be something crazy though. I think I heard the hand might return for season 3. I didn't hear that, so that kind of makes sense since the defenders are gonna be back. But I it's the thing that I've heard. I've heard that those two do escape and she survives. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised if she survives. Cause that type of ending, it's like it wants you to think that she's dead, makes you think about it for a week, and then when you get back on there, she's like, oh no, she's alive.
I agree with that. I wouldn't be too surprised, but I would be annoyed.
Yeah, yeah.
I just think this is such a good moment for him to show like what he's truly capable of, and especially with like all his task force and everything. I want him to like release, maybe too soon, but I don't know how he wouldn't. Do you agree? Doesn't he pretty much have to release Matt now that he's Daredevil? Because how do you? Why wouldn't he?
I don't know if you. I don't know. Cause dude, the public doesn't even know that Matt's alive still.
Yeah, that's true, but I still feel like just in case, like to ruin his future forever or something.
Maybe.
I just don't see why he would, especially how mad he is. I just want to see a lot of deaths.
Like it is true that what's it called? Matt has nothing on him anymore. Because at the end of season 3, he said that he would come after Vanessa.
Mm.
He has nothing, so he could. I just don't know what that's gonna do exactly, because he's already on the run.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, if he were to reveal that Matt is Daredevil, it's like alluding to him being defeated and Daredevil having a future. But if it is like if they go with that storyline of Matt being in prison, oh wait, that actually could make sense then. If he does reveal it, then that's how he could end up in prison. They arrest him for that. Okay, that could actually make sense if they go with that then. Yeah. I could definitely see it then. I just don't know how they I want to know the reason why he would do it. Like I feel like something has to happen before, like I don't know, maybe like he thinks Matt killed her or something like that. Or well, clearly not actually. Or he finds out that he's working with Bullseye. Something like to actually push him to reveal it.
He stopped him from killing Bullseye.
That's true.
I know that's got to get him so mad.
Yeah,
he could have gotten his revenge at least. Now the man that killed his wife is out there, free.
Exactly.
So I just want to see him furious. There is one more thing, but I kind of got to remember it.
I'm trying to remember.
Oh, I remember what it was. I am slightly worried because everyone's saying, so like I have the hope. I'm like 50-50. Everyone's saying these last 5 like just get better and better after one another. I can see 5 being better because I think seeing Fist like lose it and everything. But I'm hoping people don't get that feeling from the fact that Jessica Jones is back, because that won't like carry an episode for me. If you understand what I'm saying, like if that's why people love episode 6, like that's the Jessica Jones episode, but it's not like the story isn't as good as it is here. It will be a letdown for me. So I hope the story does continue to just like get very, very good, and it just happens to have like these new characters.
I think it's gonna be that because I feel like I feel like we would have heard something like that from like the Escape Pod or some of the early reviewers, because everybody was just saying that it's all uphill. Like every episode, it's uphill. And what was it? They were saying that the first 3 episodes or the first 2 episodes, or no, that the first 4 episodes are like build up, quote unquote. Obviously 3 and 4 not that much. Those are a lot better. So I'm like, they have the balls to say what they're actually trying to say. They would have said if like that the other episodes, or like episode 4 was a peak. They like
fair.
Yeah, so they had like I wouldn't worry about it. It definitely is gonna be crazy with all those guys. I'm just surprised. I don't know what Jessica Jones is gonna do. I've like
Yeah, same. I just don't know what she could really like add,
yeah,
unless you're like a Jessica Jones, which is good for the show because that's smart. A lot of people that are watching this right now are fans of like
dude,
the Daredevil verse, whatever you call it. So it makes sense for them. But as a new fan, I also agree. It's like I just hope they win me over with her.
yeah. I just don't know what she's gonna do in the fact where she like Jessica Jones the character. I know she's obviously gonna fight. I don't know who she's gonna
Yeah,
fight because it's just a task force really, and I'm like, it does help out and everything, but I feel like her actual character because I forgot what she does and like what's her actual job. I thought she was a lawyer too.
I have no
I
idea
don't
what her
know.
job
Let me
is.
actually look it up. But I feel like her civilian like life is gonna do something is gonna have like an impact to the show. Job.
And
Oh,
as you switch that up,
she's a
oh
private
yeah,
investigator. I forgot.
private
So
investigator.
she
You said.
might start. Yeah, she is. So she might do something like that.
I
What were you
also
saying?
do have a problem currently with the marketing, and so does the guy you saw Escape podcast. They talked to what's the guy's role and
He
his name. I just don't remember. But he's very closely connected with the Marvel TV shows. They are like the Marvel world.
he's like the Kevin Feige of the shows. That's literally what he does.
Yes, it bothers me that they're because he said it himself. I don't know if you saw, but he's like, "Hey guys, don't release like the bullseye fight scenes and stuff like that before the episode. Just let people watch that in the episode, which is really basic." Yet the marketing right now has been like awful. Like I remember I texted you and you were like, "No way! Why did they just release an official
Yeah.
trailer for the season?"
Why would they release a trailer like 3 episodes in? It was like last week.
Yeah, and they just confirmed that. And even though I don't have a problem with it, seeing everyone have a problem with it makes me understand. Like, hey, this is more adding on to the bad marketing. The fact that they announced with the trailer that Jessica Jones has a daughter with Luke Cage. I
I
saw a
saw
lot of
it.
people annoyed about that.
Well, what's it called?
And
We don't know if it's Luke
yep,
Cage's kid yet.
no, that is true. I
It
just saw a lot of people saying that.
it's safe to assume because they're literally like they're true love. They're like
Yeah,
supposed to be together, so it could be, but their shows ended really like separated.
yeah,
Like Luke Cage ended up being a mobster at the end, or a gang, like practically the kingpin of Harlem. That's what he ended up being.
nice.
But obviously it could just be, dude. It's been like what 7 years since that show ended, and like
Yeah, a lot could have changed.
in the universe too, it's been like 8 years or like 9 years. Because obviously the 5 year end game skip, and then like a bunch of years going through, so they could have had a kid by now. Yeah,
I can see that.
yeah. They're just
And
revealing a bunch of stuff.
then, yeah,
They're just revealing a bunch of stuff. It's weird.
and same with the Bullseye fight. They released two of the three action sequences we had with Bullseye, being Matt versus Bullseye in the apartment and the opening diner scene. I just don't see why you do that.
Yeah,
I decided not to watch it to like still enjoy the episode, but it is just still marketing because why leave that opportunity out there?
yeah. I don't know why they're releasing these clips. I don't like when shows release clips either way of their episodes that are coming
Agreed.
out. Yeah. Uh, maybe Invincible does it a lot better because they release like
For like
really
trailer,
no
or like the tiny clips.
they're post credit clips. Yeah, they're post
Yeah.
credit clips, or they release like a clip during the week too of the new episode.
Mm.
But like they practically do it like a trailer. It's not like a full on clip from the episode.
Same. So does the boys, which I love.
Yeah, the boys does
They
it too.
they do that thing
Exactly.
too. And then when they did release clips before, it was like two, and they were tiny, 10 seconds, just so you get the quick vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Butcher and Annie talking. That's it. That's all we need. That's
Yeah,
a clip.
that's like
That would
nothing.
show me Homelander chasing A Train.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's pretty much the equivalent of it.
Exactly, dude. What's it called? I just got a notification saying that we have 7 minutes left till this meeting ends. So we're probably gonna have to like make another meeting or something.
Mhm.
But whatever. We got 6 7 minutes. Okay.
Okay, you ready to talk about the boys?
All right, boys. All right, you can start first then.
Okay, the boys episode 1. Love this episode. I know you do have a problem with the death near the end. I personally like it, but I completely understand the anger. 'Cause I'm guessing you just think it's too soon, right?
Yeah, it's like practically a nitpick. Like it's nothing crazy at all.
Yeah.
It what's it called? I just wish the like episode 2 or something. Cause I'm like the actor already fucked up by telling us. Jesse Tusher already fucked up by telling us that
Yeah,
he was
really
gonna
badly.
die.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dude, give me a little bit more episodes with him to at least be like, okay, you know what, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Episode 1, The thing is that they close his arc perfectly.
Yes, I was just about to say
Yeah.
that. Yes,
Dude, I saw the escape pod clip. I don't think I sent it to you, but Hat Guy, uh, they have a problem with
the Quicksilver
the
scene, right?
Quicksilver scene, and
Which is such a nitpick, in my
dude,
opinion.
I'm on the
That's
opposite
so
side.
dumb.
I think that's how Speedster should. I think that's how scenes should be done.
Agreed.
Cause dude,
And
oh sorry.
sorry, yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, dude, cause we've seen speedsters in like in movies all the time. They always get it wrong, or the only time that people like didn't crazy complain was the Quicksilver one. But actually,
And Makari.
Makari is the best scene of actually speeding up. That I will do. But that's also Disney. They have a crazy budget. We know that Prime Video is super stingy with their shit.
Yeah.
Because I know Eric Kirky said this season one gonna have crazy budget. Invincible never has a crazy budget either. It's just like a Prime Video thing. But the Makari thing is really good. Everybody else is super powered and it's like a lot bigger of a scope in that one. But if you don't have like a crazy budget, do the Quicksilver way.
Agreed.
Do the super slow
and,
scene.
Mhm.
No, go ahead.
And another problem I kind of have with that, which I just think is, what do you call it? When you judge something, yet you commit the same problem or the same action, hypocrisy. I think it's a bit hypocritical because I think I don't see how you can argue about that small power scaling in this show while liking Invincible. Because this is like such a minor power scaling issue compared to Invincible, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the videos,
100%.
which is not a problem though. Same with Thrive's voice actor, which we'll get to later. It bothers me slightly, but it's not actually a problem. It is a nitpick.
Yeah.
Like I exaggerated because it's funny, but it's a nitpick. Yet they use it to criticize this show while still liking that show. I like them both, yet Invincibles is worse. I feel like we could probably agree on that.
Yeah.
The power scaling is so like
100%.
confusing, but it's not that really big of a problem because the story's still great.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna complain as much because really, who cares?
Yeah.
It just bothers me that they're using that against this show when one of like its greatest scenes.
Yeah, power scaling and Invincible is always gonna be a lot worse because the scope is a lot bigger. Yeah. They're going to space. The Boys is so grounded. We're really the only person that's actually stronger than everybody else is Homelander. Everybody else is practically at the bottom. They're like 1 inch above everybody. I saw them say that like it doesn't make sense how he did the Quicksilver scene, like moving everybody so quickly, and then he trips at the end
while dodging the girl.
Dude, come on, that's literally how momentum works.
Yeah, like, and it's such a non-issue.
Yeah, it's like he's gonna trip, bro. His momentum is already going that like millions of miles per hour.
If he's going faster,
yeah, his slight turn is gonna fuck him up badly. It just is. That's just how it works.
Agreed. And let's say, even theoretically, it is horrible power scaling. It doesn't make sense. The scientists tell us that. It's a sacrifice worthy for that scene.
Yeah.
Because him tripping, dodging that girl is what solidifies his arc. He died being a hero. He died, a lot of people said it, he probably died by doing that.
Yeah, 100%.
Had he probably just ran through her, he probably would have escaped, but that's not A-Train anymore.
Yeah.
He's a hero. It's one of the best redemption arcs I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
he's way faster
like it's worthy.
Mm-hmm. He's way faster than Homelander. It's just like he is.
Yeah.
He was speeding up too. He was gonna blitz him at one point. Homelander's fast, obviously, but he's not as fast as A-Train. And I'm glad we finally got to see that scene. It's kind of like Superman racing the Flash.
Yeah.
You know,
like we've all been so hyped to see that.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, now we know A-Train was faster. He is the fastest man alive. You know, you really couldn't stop him, like how Homelander was saying. But
agreed. And
oh, sorry, keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I heard somebody else say this. I don't know if you agree. A lot of people are like kind of like hating on Kimiko's voice because it sounds like it's dubbed.
Yeah.
I think that's like a mind trick because you haven't seen her talking forever.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It's obviously gonna sound weird.
Some friends of mine said that where it's like, I don't know, it just doesn't sound like her.
You don't even know how she sounds like. That's what I'm saying.
She never talks. You know, don't get me wrong. I do think there is a bit of problem because it is some scenes are like pretty clearly like they just did the dub really weirdly. Like it doesn't actually seem like she's talking.
Yeah.
But that's not all her scenes.
No.
And in general, it just seems like Kimiko.
Exactly.
And also, I think she's super funny, and her voice sounds like what I imagine Kimiko sounds like. And they explain she's been learning off of TikTok.
Yeah.
So people that are saying it's like, oh, she's being childish. Yeah.
She's been watching
because
TikTok
she's
a
been
bunch.
learning her language off of TikTok.
Exactly.
She hasn't seen anyone in like a year.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense. It still feels like Kamiko to me. I think right now they're doing a great job of all the characters. What do you think? What are your thoughts on Starlight currently? Because I personally like it.
Yeah, I
I
was
don't
gonna
think it's
say
that big of a deal.
no. I don't. I don't think. What is the problem with her? I haven't heard anything.
I just heard people saying like, "Oh, why is Starlight vaping?" Which is like, this isn't season one.
Yeah, dude, she's not like a high and mighty character who thinks everything is perfect. She's clearly a broken character.
Agreed. Upon rewatch of season four, I actually give her way more leeway in that season because I think that whole season, which originally bothered, I don't know if it bothered us. I don't remember if we really talked about her, but I know it bothered me a lot. And it was like, oh my god, Starlight thinks she's so high and mighty the whole season, and she's lashing out against others, and she thinks she's right. Yet upon rewatch, that whole scene with her and the shapeshifter completely like breaks that down.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember, but this shapeshifter's like, I'm Annie January and I'm always in the right. And she makes fun of her. Everybody thinks they're right in their stories. So this is like the breakdown. I love Starlight finally sort of accepting that, yeah, Butcher's probably right. I like that.
Wait, I gotta stop the video now. All right, we're on. We can just keep continuing. So then,
Okay.
you were
You
talking about
remember
Annie.
where we were?
You were talking about Annie and her arc.
Yes. So I believe Starlight's been done very well, especially after season four. I think the development between that to now makes perfect sense to me, where she is more negative, especially since she doesn't have Huey, who has always been consistently, at least since like the halfway point of the show. Because yeah, early seasons it was him getting slightly corrupted, even if not badly, like not horribly compared to most characters in the show. But by season four, he's so clearly like so moral. He says it in the thing, never give up hope when he's talking to his friend. You know, I have to sit on a cake and fart in it. I've had to, I've been in Herogasm. I've been in so much stuff. Yet I stay happy.
Yeah.
You gotta stay with hope. Starlight hasn't had that. She hasn't been with him, and I'm pretty sure the gap is a year.
Yeah.
So I don't know why people are like, why is she doing this? Well, she's miserable right now. She feels guilty for not having saved them too. So I think there's a lot of levels to it, and I feel like people don't appreciate it enough.
Yeah, and it's gonna be it's a clear arc where she's gonna start off super low and just be brought back to the light by the end.
Agreed.
Okay, because yeah, she's like kind of on Butcher's side. Okay, question. I don't think I've ever asked you this. Is Butcher that wrong?
Is Butcher that wrong?
Because I'm low key like
in general, no. But he has his moments where he goes too far. But in general, no.
Okay,
it's true. They've been proven repeatedly that they need to go further and further. Mm-hmm. Wait, what the hell the reactions? Did it freeze? Can you hear me?
No, I can hear you. Yeah, we're good.
Oh, okay. Okay, for me, I still think him killing Newman was too far. Even though I understand why he did it.
Yeah.
But that could have seriously helped them. But still, it at least makes sense from his POV.
It does make sense. After all, she did kill like a bunch of people. She was one of the strongest suits, and she could just like blow anybody up at that moment. Like, at the end of that season 4 scene, it's not like it was they had what's her name, Ashley, where she could read minds.
Yeah.
She could just be agreeing to make the deal with the boys, and then just blow all their heads up right there and then. So I'm like,
yes, I can see that.
I get Butcher's 100%. What are other scenes where you think Butcher took it too far?
I think seeing the Butcher taking it too far. 3 is the one I agree most with him. I think he fucked up badly in the finale. We both agree on that. But in that season, I actually think it makes the most sense. Obviously, he took it too far for his own health because now he had the cancer and everything. But that's not like a detriment to others, and he decided to save Huey.
No, that's him too.
I've always respected Butcher a lot in season 3, except the ending. That's what bothers me with season 3 finale. I feel like the one time Butcher's fully right and being pretty, evil. The one time it's like, it's whatever. Actually, I'll save it for in the future for like Whole Boys because I'm not trying to talk about season 3 right now.
Yeah.
But that's like the one time they undo it. I also think he's really. I don't know if you like remember, but he probably would have just died trying to kill Ryan in season 2 finale had Homelander not showed up.
Yeah.
He picks up the crowbar, looks at him with pure disgust and hatred. He was probably going to try to beat him to death. He wouldn't be able to, but he was furious with what happened with Becca. So I think that's also a moment. Now, I think he goes too far. Seasonally, I don't think he goes too far. But throughout like 6 episode arcs, he will go too far.
Yeah.
Like everything he said to Ryan. horrible thing. That's kind of what started the whole Ryan being mixed. After what you've done to my Becca, you think I could ever see you in a good light? When he tells him that, it's just so dumb. It's like infuriating.
Mm-hmm. Uh, dude, it's because with those, him and Ryan, the scenes, he does make up with him afterwards. So that was
Yes,
like
but
okay,
it takes him like far too long.
it does take him far
Like
too
the whole
long.
season 3 finale could
Yeah.
have literally been avoided.
Mm-hmm. I see his POV being mad at him because like, it's not even his kid.
Yes,
It's not
definitely.
even his kid too. Like come on. Like it is. Like I'm like, dude, damn. Your mortal enemy's kid is the one that you have to take care of. So I can see his situation. The only time where where I'm like, okay, you Loki did take it too far, because I'm like, I see your points and stuff. I'm not in fully agreement.
Yeah.
How he treats Samir.
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
I
that
completely forgot
that
about that.
Loki. Yeah,
Yeah, that's just like evil.
yeah.
It's so crazy.
That's like, okay, damn, bro. You could have convinced him any other way.
And not telling him that he's the one that killed his wife,
Mm-hmm.
which makes sense.
Yeah, that does make
I'm not
sense.
saying
Yeah.
you should have told him. Why would anyone? But still, it is messed up.
Yeah. But in the grand scheme of things, his idea, I would actually be on his side.
Agreed with you.
I would.
Yes.
Like, there's obviously so many good soups, but like, dude, no, not even, bro. We've only seen like 3 good soups throughout the whole show. Realistically,
yeah, like
we've only
5
seen
max.
the 2 in the boys. That Crimson or not Crimson Countess. The Countess of the
Crimson
Owls.
Crow.
Yeah, Crimson of the Crows
Wait.
or whatever her name is.
No. Crow Countess.
Crow Countess. Yeah, yeah.
No. Countess Crow.
Countess
There
of
we
the
go.
Crows. She's low-key a good person, but then after that, they're low-key all fucked up. I won't lie.
Yeah, in this season especially, the teenage chicks are like horrible human beings,
Yeah.
dude.
So
I liked it though, because I always enjoy seeing
They
the
are
new
cool.
characters being evil. But for me, I thought it was so funny. Like it's messed up, but it's still funny.
yeah, obviously. Yeah.
When they're recording a TikTok while taking a mom away from the child, it's so dark, but it's like classic The Boys.
Yeah. So that's where I'm like, okay, Loki, this virus is kind of needed. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Because there's no point in having soups, realistically.
No, they just ruined the world with soups, with superheroes, which this show doesn't even have. It's not like it started with superheroes; it started with fucking villains the whole time. But theoretically, it starts with heroes. With heroes comes villains.
Yeah.
And in this universe specifically, where they don't even start off as heroes, yeah, the soup should practically be exterminated, as much as it sucks to say.
Yeah.
Because they don't bring anything good to the world.
No, and not even like the good ones are cool, but there's just not enough. Like you just can't
Agreed.
convince everybody. Everybody has like a problem with them. They just that's just how
It's
it
just
is.
the thing. It's like humans, as they are like imperfect. And if a lot of us had the ability to do whatever we could, hate to say it, 80% of us would be just like most of the soups from this show.
Yeah.
It's like the discussion of season 4. No, season 3, when Kamiko decides to take it back, the V.
Yeah.
And she explains like the V didn't make me who I am. It enhances your personality.
Yeah.
That's it. You don't suddenly take and become evil. If you become evil after taking V, you would be evil most likely either way. You were given an opportunity to be the most evil. If you're good, of course I expect you even more because it's very hard being good with like the impulses you could have and like all you could do. Being good, that's very strong. But unfortunately, it's just like an opportunity to make. I just think the existence of it makes the world so much worse.
Yeah, I agree. Especially after they started like implementing them into the military and stuff.
Yeah,
They
like
just fucked them over a lot. Yeah.
yes,
They just had to get rid of them.
agreed.
But episode 2.
Episode 2 was slightly worse than the first one.
Yeah.
But it's not a detriment to this episode. I do have one problem. But again, it's not a detriment to the episode. More just to me being very like I have a very good memory only when it comes to shows. You know my memory's awful with everything else. But when it comes to shows, my memory's amazing. So when I see a trailer, I'll remember a scene. So the fake out Soldier Boy death did not work for me, and it kind of annoyed me.
Yeah.
And I also don't really see in any way it could work. Because you could explain like your feelings, because I know you said you forgot.
Yeah, I completely
Like how
forgot
did you
that he was
feel
one
when
of
you
these
thought
singers.
Soldier Boy died?
No, I was furious. I was like, dude, there's no way we're getting. Like, I was already kind of like pissed off with A Train dying the first episode. I'm like, I would rather him like second or third. Soldier Boy being killed in the second episode in a very like nothing
Okay.
nothing burger of a death. Like Soldier Boy shouldn't be the type of character where you test the virus on him. It should be like
Agreed.
MM's final stand. He has the virus in his hand. He's gonna go get him. Something crazy like
Agreed. Yeah.
that. Like
It has to be near the end of the season
Yeah,
too.
100%.
It can't be episode 2.
no, I can't. So the fake out was like
And
it just probably made a lot of people mad. And then at the
yeah,
end you're like,
dude,
all right, we're good.
if you believed in it, you would be annoyed.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe in it, like me, you're just kind of wasting time.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, back to Classic Boys, and one of the funniest episodes. I laughed really hard, especially with Rock Hard. What a stupid, like, what are these stupidest characters? But what I like now is that it's like, it's back to being more Classic Boys disgusting
Yeah.
compared to that one episode in season 4, where it's like, yeah, it's disgusting, but you're also mistreating the most innocent character of the show. In this, you're not really mistreating anybody. It's just the volcano guy that keeps, coming on himself.
Yeah.
Like no one's actually getting harmed. It's just so funny to see.
Yeah, this is just like one of their. It's kind of like a villain of the week thing, with like the boys
Yeah.
where they would just like they have a side quest that they have to do, and so this.
But
is
I
kinda-
enjoy it. It's a
no,
very
yeah,
good
it was
side
super
quest.
fun. Yeah, I'm glad that we saw Teenage Kicks. I'm like,
Same.
I'm like very on. I'm on your side where I want to see as many superheroes as we can. In the final
Agreed.
season.
And show them their powers. Kind of the problem with Tech Knight, remember?
Yes. No, that's why I was super happy with Rock Hard. Because, dude, I thought he was
Yeah.
just going to be like a fucking... I didn't think he was going to show up. I thought when I saw that poster of him, like, when he's like this, like all buff and stuff with the girl on him, I think Frenchie was holding it. I was like, oh my god, dude, they're definitely not CGIing this. They're not doing it. There's no way to make a practical effect of this.
And they did.
They did. That's why I was glad. I was like, yes, this is what I want to see. Obviously, it probably was practical effects. I don't think it was CGI because he was just standing there the whole time. It's not like he had to move or anything, so it seemed pretty easy. It's kind of like when they made the giant dick in season 3. It was just fucking,
It's like prosthetics.
Yeah, it's literally just prosthetics. But it was super cool.
Agreed. Jetstreak was so cool. Like when you have minor characters, make them do cool stuff. Like
Wait.
yeah, he can only fly.
Yeah,
But him lifting Huey into the sky was cool.
that's why I was confused on that. I'm like, wait, can you only fly? Is that like your only power?
Yeah, that's pretty much Jetstreak's only thing.
Does he
He's
have-
meant to be like the A train of the sky.
Does he even have super strength?
Probably. Like you see, we don't even know.
Well,
but at least, in my opinion, they gave him a cool scene.
They gave him a
you
cool
know, I
scene.
don't remember that guy. I can also just have good memories again with shows, but sometimes there are times where like I remember characters and like, oh, I low-key don't remember a scene. Him don't remember that scene.
Yeah.
It was a cool scene. We're seeing Soups in like a greater scale than usual.
Mm-hmm.
I like when they do that, which is kind of like the problem with Tech Knight. You don't introduce someone like Tech Knight not have at least a suit of armor somewhere.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because the only time we've ever seen like a soup in the sky is Homelander.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now we saw another character up there, so that is pretty cool. It just broadens the area.
Yeah.
But I do want to see the other teams. I want to see the G-Men. That's what I definitely want to see.
Mhm.
Like, I want to see that Wolverine off-brand guy. I don't know why they give him hammers
I
as the
think I
hands.
know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
the guy with the hammers as the hands. Yeah, that guy. I forget-
Oh,
it's like Nighthawk or something like
yeah, the Hawk
that. Yeah.
guy, right?
Yeah, something like that. But what is the other team? There's another team that I'm missing. Oh,
Super Duper?
yeah, the Super Duper.
Super Duper. I also want to see Super Duper.
I feel like
badly.
I feel like we have to see one of them, and if we're gonna see one of them, it's gonna be Super Duper.
Agreed.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it with episode 2 too. It's just
Mhm.
it's solid. Oh, one thing that I do want to say, and it's not like don't get me wrong, I'm not like nitpicking about Homelander or anything like that. His performance, Anthony Starr's performance is obviously amazing. I'm just so used to it, where his best, like the best performance, I'm like, okay, this is a normal Homelander. Episode 1 through episode 2, he acts pretty normal, like it's normal Homelander.
Agreed.
I saw a lot
Agreed.
of people kind of like glaze him, and I'm like, okay, this is like it's not super crazy. Maybe it's super crazy because this might be the first time you ever seen the boys, but I've had 4 seasons of this. I know that Homelander's performance is always amazing. He's never had a bad scene.
Mhm.
Uh,
Agreed. This is
yeah.
why I think he's the best villain of all time.
his
Except with one person that could get tied.
his psychological problem that he has, where he can never admit that he's the bad guy.
Mhm.
But what I mean by that is that whenever he has a death, whenever he kills somebody, he practically cries every time. 'Cause he-
A-Train.
Yeah, A-Train. That's what I'm saying.
I love the irony of what he says when he says, I've always been like an older brother. to
That's
you."
what I'm saying.
Not acknowledging the fact that A-Train was literally raised by an older brother who was not Homelander, who mistreated him harshly every single day. There's no world where A-Train could even think possibly, oh, Homelander probably loves me deep inside.
That's what I'm
No world.
saying. No.
He's so delusional.
Yeah, it's just like that has to be it's because of his mommy issues. That's what developed it 100%. He just thinks everybody is like built around his world. Well, obviously he kind of is low key because he is the most superpowered one, but he could do them like anybody could do the most wrong to him, and he's all when it, like he's gonna kill them, but he's gonna have like the aftermath, like the him feeling bad. Where was it? Black Noir, same reaction.
Yes.
He cries because of that. He's like talking about it like it was his best friend. When did we ever have a scene of him and Black Noir like being quote unquote friends?
Yeah, he treated him fairly nicely.
Yeah,
And he respected him more than the rest, but they still were not close.
his closest like friend is like ironically the Deep, but the Homelander
Yeah.
fucking hates the Deep though. That's the thing because of how close he is to him. He just and we see that throughout like every character that he talks to with Butcher, everybody else. Whoever doesn't fear him and like Loki hates him, he like loves. He just can't kill him.
Yeah, I'd argue like the person he loves the most, other than like romantically,
It's Butcher.
is Butcher. Yeah, which is insane. That which I love though.
Yeah, he literally
That's
tells him
because
that he's
Butcher
gonna miss
hates
him
it.
when Butcher dies.
But to Homelander, he's obsessed with someone. I love that line where he's like, "That's dedication. That's passion. That's what he's looking for." I also want to talk about what they're doing with O Father. I don't know if you like can fully see what they're building up to. So I'm gonna ask you, what do you think is Homelander's plan right now for like the season? What is his goal from becoming president? What do you think he's trying to become now?
Well, I have two things. One thing that I heard from the leaks and one thing that I'm thinking. The thing that I'm thinking is that it's the whole thing with Caesar. He wants people to be devoted to him. Like he genuinely wants like a cult following that actually care about him because that's what he's always wanted. He doesn't have to care. He wants like people to care about him. The thing that I heard about the leaks is that he wants to get the original the original V because that's what people think. That's how Soldier Boy survived because he has the original V in him. So he's just like his immune system is so strong, the virus can't kill him. So he wants that to become immortal and be immune to the virus. But what is it you think?
Okay, what you just said is fully right. I just think there's like an extra layer to the first point. The second point, not even a leak anymore. Because in the trailer they say Homelander's looking for V1 and be immortal. I like now that we can probably understand that more.
For sure.
Almost 99% confirmed Soldier Boy survived because of the V1.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be the only reason, or else it would be terrible writing to not utilize that. So by taking V1, he practically is immortal because the virus can't affect him. But then another thing, I personally think that season 5, episode 2's opening at the church and his like hallucination. I know I sent you a funny video about it, but like the actual scene is my favorite. Yeah, is my favorite opening of like the whole show. And it's because I feel like I can fully see what they're building up to. And I've heard one other thing from like the reviewers that scene 1 to 7. Homelander at the moment is trying to combine the world with church and state. But like you know how that works, right? I really like this because I think it's super good development. I think in the grand scheme of the show, Homelander's development between like his goals per season is amazing. I won't go too deeply into it because it's like a season review.
Yeah, you want to say that
last
for
season?
The actual.
Last season was president, pretty much ruler of the world. Now, based on what I saw in that scene, after the video got released, people are back to fearing him. No matter, obviously they're going to please him, but he can feel it.
Yeah.
People are scared of him. Even his devoted fans, Firecracker's scared of him. Everyone's scared of him currently. He can tell, and it's driving him nuts. I think that at that ceremony where he hears everyone praising God,
that's what he wants.
Hit him. I think that's what that like whole experience where he hears Madeline. I'm almost 100% confirmed, like positive. He's trying to take over that role.
Yeah,
he wants to be the god of the universe.
He wants
which
to be praised.
Love.
Yeah.
I think that's great development, and I don't know why that scene just like hit me so hard when he has that like little spiritual thing. Because the thing is, in his eyes, that could probably be a sign from God. Like, hey, you're the new god.
Yeah.
But obviously, from our eyes, it's delusion.
What is that thing called? Something manifest.
Like Manifest Destiny or something.
Yeah, Manifest Destiny.
That's like the American thing.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is though. Because he thinks it's a sign from God that he needs to become the next to be praised.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it makes sense. The whole show has been alluding to this, that he's always wanted like that his like what do you call it? Undying care, like undying respect and
Yes.
love.
Undying care and devotion and love.
Mm-hmm.
Who gets that more than anybody?
God, obviously. And so
Exactly.
that was probably when he saw it the most. He's like, "Holy shit, I need to be that now."
Yes, because which is why like that. If they hit it right, they don't fumble anything on the way to that. And especially with it confirmed that he's going to try to combine church and state, which is why Old Father's here. I really hope they hit that like on the mark.
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
I hope they make that clear.
do you do you remember that one scene? I don't remember which season it was where they're talking about Oh Father on like the newspaper.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when I saw it, it's like priest is like
Like
weird or
abusing
whatever.
kids or
I'm
whatever.
actually not sure if they're gonna still go that way.
No, he's probably redeemed by now, or maybe they might show a scene. Loki, they always be showing a scene of
I,
like
I
character
think he'll
fucking
be
up.
weird, but I don't see why they make him as like bad as he is in the comics and everything. I think I just don't think I think they may maybe like one scene like Firecracker had,
Like a one
but
scene.
I don't think he's gonna be like as insane or whatever, as
Yeah.
disgusting or whatever. Mainly because I think they're really just gonna focus on what he can do for
For
Homelander
Homelander.
regarding that, and I think that might take a bit away from it. And one, I love the actor so far. I don't know why. Like he got me hyped
Yeah, he's doing
when
good.
he's like, they're Starlighters are demons eating our babies. He's just like saying that little sermon. Really, my only problem is we've only had 2 scenes with them, one
Yeah,
per episode.
maybe get more.
But I think if they hit it right with him, it's gonna be such a great season. Like I already prefer him. Also, I do like Sister Sage and Firecracker a lot more so far.
They're doing a lot better. Yeah.
And like I feel like everybody just got an improvement. Even Black Noir too. Because even though he doesn't talk anymore or whatever, now there's a mystery.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious. Now back then it was literally just like, oh my god, this guy's annoying. Who does he think he is? He's not Black Noir 2. He's not Black Noir 1. But now I have so many theories where it's like, what is happening with him? That's good. That's good development.
Dude, what's
So
it
I'm
called?
no, sorry, you continue.
Oh, okay. How many rip-off characters can you name?
From this show,
Yeah, I was trying to think of that.
I think I can name 60.
Okay, name off a couple that you know, because I'm trying to remember of all the
Okay.
new inclusions.
Are you saying like the minor ones?
Of like all the characters
Or,
from
like,
the boys, like the
everybody?
superhero characters.
Okay. Homelander, Queen Maeve, A-Train.
No, no, but say who
Deep,
you're supposed to be.
Black
Who are they supposed to
Noir.
be? Who are they supposed to be?
Hmm?
Say who are they supposed to be?
Oh, I get what you mean. Like comparison to other heroes?
Yes, that's what I meant. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Homelander's a Superman
Obviously.
/ Cap. Queen Maeve is what's her name? How do I forget?
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. A-Train is literally any speedster,
Yeah.
just a classic speedster. We'll just say Quicksilver. The Deep is Aquaman. Black Noir is, although we think Batman, he's really nothing like him. But really, anybody that's like an assassin type,
Yeah, he's kind of.
like some Slade maybe level thing. I don't know that much about him though. Just someone who has like gear on him.
I was gonna
Not
say
sure.
I was gonna say Daredevil, but there's obviously the other guy who's Daredevil. So we should
Yeah,
just go
yeah,
with Batman.
Blind
Let's
Spot.
just go with Batman then.
Yeah, we'll just give it to Batman because they don't really have that.
Yeah.
Other than like Tech Knight, but that's also Iron Man.
Yeah, he's kind of like Iron Man Batman.
Then Translucent might be a little unique actually. I can't really think of anyone who is there any like popular Invisible hero?
No.
Invisible Woman, I guess.
Invisible Woman, yeah.
Then Popclaw is a really bad Wolverine. Shockwave, another just terrible speedster. Mesmer, who's a good mind reader.
Was he supposed to be Professor X? No.
He like needs touch to know what they're like going through and stuff.
Crap, dude, that sounds like somebody's familiar too.
Because I'm thinking about Rogue, but
I was
she
thinking,
takes like
I'm
powers.
not thinking
so
Rogue.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm not even thinking Rogue.
Someone can like read minds, but like by touching them and stuff. I'm not sure. We might have to think about
he's
that one
kinda
for a while. Then Ezekiel's Mr. Fantastic. Then from what I remember, I think that's all in season 1. Nakib is just like some terrorist. I can't really think.
Yeah.
Who's someone? Even that one shitty X-Men guy. No, the one mutant. You know that like depressing story of the kid that explodes.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know
So
what you're talking
maybe
about.
that's Nakib.
Yeah, it's like a one-time thing.
Blind Spot,
Daredevil.
Daredevil. Stormfront. Anyone with electricity.
Storm.
Yeah. What the hell? I don't know why I didn't think about that. Yeah, Stormfront, Storm. Gecko. Anyone who can regenerate. Gecko's the guy that's Starlight. He's like chopping his arm off for
Yeah,
money,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
and he gives her the V. Who else in season two?
Oh wait, did you forget about that? You forgot about the shapeshifter in season one.
Oh, Doppelganger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
doppelganger.
Doppelganger is a Mystique.
Yeah, Mystique. Yeah, yeah.
Then yeah, Doppelganger is the one I was forgetting. Uh, Lamplighter, Pyro,
Yeah,
Human Torch.
he is pyro, huh? Cause what's it called?
Anyone who has fire powers.
He can't make fire, right? He just controls it.
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, he just controls it.
So he's pyro. Yeah, he's pyro.
Then Cindy. Weird. I can't really think of a hero, but definitely 11.
I was gonna. Yeah,
Literally 11.
I was gonna say
Shitty version
Jane.
of 11. Love Sausage is his own
Yes.
thing. That's the boys. That's the boys' hero. There's one more character that I remember was unique. Maybe Victoria Newman. I don't know who Victoria Newman would be. That might also be a unique thing.
That's like a Jean Grey, or like a. That's like another mind reader.
Yeah, it's like some water bending from like Avatar level stuff.
Oh, blood bending.
And a mind.
Blood bending. I forgot.
Yeah, like a blood bending.
Fuck.
In season 3, Soldier Boy is Cap.
Cap.
Crimson Countess is
Scarlet Witch.
Wanda.
Yeah.
Swatto. Any Ant-Man, some stupid hero that can fly that's like bug related. Mindstorm, again, any other mind reader. TNT Twins. Not sure. Just anyone who can make explosions.
Yeah, that one's a weird one.
Then Eagle the Archer from season 2. That's obviously Hawkeye. I'm trying to think.
Oh, what's it
Who's
called?
the other guy?
TNT Twins. There's these two twins from DC. I just forgot their name. It's like a guy and a girl, and they wear like a purple and like light blue costume. I think they turn into animals. I don't remember. They showed up in like one scene in the CW. I just don't remember what their names are.
Probably them then.
Yeah, probably. Look it up.
Twins that like work together.
Yeah.
Gunpowder. Punisher.
Yeah.
Someone gun related. Someone like that. Someone with a lot of gadgets.
It'll probably be Punisher.
Or like a bullseye type.
Yeah, a bullseye or a fucking like a dead shot, probably.
Yeah. Who else was in season 3? Termite is Ant-Man.
That's Ant-Man.
I'm trying to think. Okay, in season 3. Because yeah, see, I have like really good memory of all these characters. From what I remember, we'll leave it at that for season 3. Season 4, Sage. I feel like she's pretty unique.
Yeah.
There's another hero who's like just smart, but that's their only power.
There's not really anybody, bro. Everybody smart is like their side power.
Yeah, I was about to say
like
it just kind of
always
comes
been that,
naturally. But with that, they do other stuff. Firecracker.
Jubilee.
Oh yeah, Jubilee. Yeah, literally Jubilee. Ezekiel's back. Okay, Tech Knight. Iron Man. What's his name? Web Weaver. Spider-Man. Ladio, the sidekick. We don't actually see it, but a Robin.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's all the main. Oh, Splinter is anyone that can split into 2.
Yeah.
Who is that? There's someone out there.
Dude, that one villain from X-Men: The Last Stand.
Oh, I don't remember the last time.
Bro, it's when Magneto and Mystique are like breaking out the Juggernaut, and there's like another guy in there, and he just like splits into a bunch of people.
Splits into a lot. Really, I'm just thinking like Duplicate. Duplicate's probably my best example currently.
Too, yeah, that's true. Fuck, there's gotta be somebody else. I just can't think.
Those are the main heroes that have been. Now this season.
Oh, what about Gen V? We got you got Johnny Storm in Gen V.
Oh, Gen V is actually pretty hard. Gen V is the one thing I don't remember that well. I told you, remember? I like remembered all the episode titles from The Boys. Gen V, I have no idea. Okay, what would you say for Golden Boy? Johnny Storm?
Johnny Storm.
Marie, another bloodbender
type.
But a healer. Emma.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man. But like the Giant Man version.
Yeah.
Wait, no, she does.
She can turn little too.
Yeah, so Ant-Man. Kate is another mind reader.
It's another one, yeah.
Andre is Magneto.
Yeah.
So is his dad Polarity. Sam's quite unique. He's just super strong. I'm not really sure.
Bro, he's like a Hercules, bro.
Yeah, like a really basic power set, but extremely strong.
What's it called? We got 10 minutes again.
Okay, okay, that's actually really good.
That's not fine. That's whatever.
Because I feel like we're not gonna talk about Invincible that much. I don't really have anything to say.
Yeah, it's a filler episode. But oh no, the guy who is supposed to be Professor X is Godolkin.
Yes, yeah,
He's
Doken is
literally
Professor
Professor
X,
X.
definitely.
Yeah.
He mind controls everyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's like Dognut. I don't know. Fucking Beast Boy. Someone animal related.
Yeah.
Who was in season one? There's that one like really weird guy that like mind controls people. So another kind of.
Cipher.
No, not Cipher. Because Cipher's Godoken, remember?
Yeah.
No, the one from season one that like
Fuck.
does horrible stuff.
I forgot this
So,
guy
like
too.
the blonde kid, whatever his name
Mhm.
is. There's like the invisible guy again. It is way harder with the Gen V
Yeah.
people.
Well, we could just go to. Then I'm pretty sure the last one that we can really think of is rock hard being the thing.
Yes. Oh my god, a rock card. We're gonna make so much jokes about that, bro. Great, just like new stupid addition.
Yeah.
Rock card is the thing. The rat. Wait, no. The worm. The worm is
I don't think
Is
he's
that the boys' unique thing?
that's a boy's unique thing, bro. They
That's
nobody,
another love
nobody
sausage.
plays the
Yeah,
worm,
that's
bro.
just the boys' weirdness.
Yeah.
Oh, what's her name? She-Line?
That's Catwoman.
Oh, that's good. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Obviously, is it Crow Countess or Countess Crow?
I'm pretty sure Countess of the Crows.
Countess Crow.
Yeah.
Countess Crow. I mean, come on.
A Raven, yeah.
Raven. And then there was one more I was thinking about.
Jetstreak.
Oh yeah, Jetstreak is literally any flyer.
Yeah, there's like nobody really unique to him.
Invincible. I don't know.
Fucking what's his name? Oh, father is Banshee from X-Men.
Oh, the Scream.
Yeah,
right?
the Screamer guy. Yeah.
And then so far that's it.
That's so far it.
Oh, okay. Then one last thing. Then I think about the new season that we haven't talked about. What are your thoughts on Ashley's power?
I was just about to say that too. I thought you were gonna say something like that. I won't lie to you. I'm not too crazy on it.
Same. I think if I had one nitpick,
Yeah, it's gonna
but
be
I actually gotta stand by, that's not like personal bias. Like, oh, I saw the trailers, so Soldier Boy didn't fake me out. Obviously, but it's like it's something that can be so recovered easily. I really got hyped for the hair powers that everyone was talking about. I wanted to see that.
I thought, well, because I either thought it was gonna be like she was gonna be a Hulk type of character,
Cool.
which we still haven't gotten. Because I remember people were saying that like right after that the last episode came out of season 4, people were saying it could have been like a Hulk because she was like transforming. People were saying like a Hulk type of thing, or the hair powers. Either one of those would have been so much better. Them doing like the whole mind reading thing, it's kind of lazy because we have so many that do that, and we know they're doing
Agreed.
that. We know they're doing that to save on the budget. But I'm like, dude, it's the last season. Like, I'll spill a little bit more. But that could mean that like the last couple episodes are gonna be like high budget episodes. Well, not high budget episodes, but at least episodes where they put more money into them.
Yeah, let's hope it's something like Invincible stuff. Where
Yeah,
it's like, oh, the
the
animation's
Invincible
pretty
things.
bad now.
Yeah.
The last 2 episodes are gonna look amazing. I just think it's like not just the mind reading. I just don't like the way they did it because it's like when the boys do something disgusting, it's usually cool. Or like, oh, that's weird. This didn't really make me feel anything. I was just like, oh, that looks dumb.
What is the guy's name from Harry Potter? The one with Voldemort on his head.
Voldemort. Oh, shit. What is his name? It's like Professor Q, something like that.
But yeah, it's literally the exact same shit.
Or Rich or something. Yeah, it's literally that. And in that movie, it looks stupid too.
Yeah.
At least it made sense. Here, it's just like, I don't know, dude. And I don't ever want to see that again, too. I don't ever want to see Backhead Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
Which was what's done to me.
Obviously, gonna see it.
But the actual power has like potential for good scenes.
Yeah, it does have potential. But I mean, that's it for the boys. Let's do a quick summary of Invincible before we finish it off.
Do you know how much time we have left?
We have 5 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, Invincible's gonna probably take me a minute. Yeah, you can go first.
I'll speed up real quick. Okay, just a bit on Invincible so far. At least the newest episode. I don't want to like spill into the rest because that's gonna be for the review. New episode, it's good. It's like I would say it's like a high tier filler episode. It's obviously not filler. It's it's moving on with the story, but nothing major happens. Not like last episode with Conquest's death, and it's not like the next couple episodes where like it's like a Thrag confrontation.
It's a build-up episode.
It's pretty much a build episode. We do see Unopa? Is that what the planet's called?
I think so.
Unopia or something like that. We do see them get destroyed. So it is a cool scene. I saw a lot of people hating on like the animation again because there was one scene where,
Sadly, so am I.
dude, I just can't hate on the animation. Like they said it from the beginning of season one. I'm never gonna expect them to do something crazy like the panels. That one scene with Omni Man, Invincible, and Oliver coming down. It looks obviously amazing on the panel. In the show,
Yeah,
it
really
just
did
looks
in
like
the
Invincible
show.
has like a hole in his shirt. Whatever, bro. Like we know this is gonna happen. I'd rather spend their animation on something else. That's fine. I know the situation. Whatever. I
Yeah,
just can't complain because there's no use to it. They're never gonna fix it. It's fine. And the story's good. But you can hit it.
I get that. No, this is slightly more than a nitpick now, though. I would probably dock like a point from this season if it won't continue this way. But like when I talk about it as a whole, I'll probably give it like 0.5 of a point or whatever. I just think it's kind of different now for me, the mid animation. Because back then, your episodes fours were, or actually, no, bad example. Because last episode four was actually super good of season three. But in general, your episode one through five were very like small scale
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of things. Like you didn't really see the ultralights, maybe in one, and then they lock in with the animation. But it feels like now you see them all the time since episode. Well, has it been five? Probably
Four, I
five.
think.
But
No?
still, that's five, six, and I'm guessing seven and eight. And you do notice it because it's
You
not
do.
just like
Because there's gonna be a lot
it's not
more
like
Viltrumites.
yeah, it's not dinosaurs versus Mark anymore. Like these are actual Viltrumites versus Alan, and it looks so just whatever. So it does bother me way more than last season's, but it's not a thing where I'm like, oh my god, delay the season to make it better. It's not worth that. I'm sure the final two episodes are gonna make it worth it.
Yeah.
And then so far, I do think Thrag's voice could have been better.
It could have. Obviously,
Um,
I'm on your side saying that Ryan Hurst should have been it. We don't know if he got he 100% got offered the role. He probably just said no. No, but
mm,
it's because he's doing God of War. That's probably why he said no or something like that. I don't know. He probably just probably saving his voice for that, which I'm like I totally get. The one thing is that like I was telling you earlier, or wait before I say that my segment, uh, I really I really like how Conquest looked when he was about to dunk on Oliver. I love that scene. I
same.
love how
That
that
was
looks.
great.
That looks scary. That looked good. So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, okay, like I like that. But I do see your point how it's like now that Viltrumites are gonna be super duper common, they're gonna get affected by like the shittier animation.
Yeah.
But I'm like, as long as they save it for the good fight scenes, like, dude, listen. Hopefully, which I hope will change your mind about Thrag, is that at the end of the season when he tears off Thaddeus's head,
Yeah.
that's gonna be fucking sick. But
And him punching Oliver.
yeah,
That will happen this season, right?
yeah. That's just the thing about Thrag, bro. Like overall, by the end of the show, I if you like stay on this notion where you just don't like his voice, I just think you're not gonna like Thrag, because in the comics
Mm-hmm.
he's just not like scared until the end. He like I said, his best scene voice lines are his calm and collected voice lines, where he's like you know the we're certainly here when they're on planet Earth, which I think that's how it's gonna end the season, and then
Mm-hmm.
the he's got me. They're just not like crazy scenes. I think the Battle Beast fight is gonna be crazy when he's getting chased by the Ragnars in space, and then the ending. But just right now, he
Yeah, the
just
ending would
sounds
be
like a
cool.
leader right now. I can't really blame it to him. And he has a lot of Okay, we have 1 minute left. So I'll just say my quick thing, and you could say something else. Uh, he reminds me a lot of Homelander in the way that he has like attachment issues, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
He's very attached to that skull because Argyle, and he thinks he's
Yeah.
like supposed to be the prime minister and everything. So I'm like that. I do like. I do like that they're making him more of like a complex character, and not just like a oh I'm evil type of guy, which is kind of what they did with Conquest by adding the other scenes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's it with that. You got 30. You got 40 seconds.
No, I really don't have anything to say.
Okay.
Probably
Let it,
just wrapping it up.
let it
Although
go.
I do think we should call real quick after, because then we need to talk about the boys' leaks and like stuff I
Oh
need to tell you.
yeah. All right. Well, that's the end of this episode. Catch us next week on what are we doing next week? Something.
I forgot.
Oh, the fighting episode that we're gonna do.
Yes, that'll be fun.
That's gonna be cool. All right. See you.
See ya.